Hello, and a very warm welcome to another Friday spiritual lecture here in Brighton on this beautifully warm and sunny day. And I hope your day at the moment is quite as magnificent. So, as you may have seen, the last week we've been working with the mantra of just by being here, I am enough. And this arose out of conversations I was having with people about the nature of energy and the nature of how energy is spread, how we share our light across the world. And so many people are searching for their soul purpose. They're searching for the one thing that they're here to do, and this feeling that if they've missed that calling, if they've not acted upon that one thing that they feel they were here to do, then they almost feel as if their life is without purpose, without reason. And they say, I should have done this one thing. But our life isn't just about having one single purpose. It's not about that one day, that one event. Our entire life is our purpose. It is a stream of energy expressing itself. And to think that all of that has arisen just for one purpose is wrong. It shuts us down. It makes our life very small to say that this is all I'm here to do. We have many, many purposes throughout our life. And more than anything, it's not so much at times about what we do. The action is just the result of the changes in our energy. But actually, it's about who we are. It's about the energy that we carry. It's about the love and the light that we're putting out into the world on a continual basis. If we bring it down to just one event and then that event doesn't happen, our life becomes a whole. The whole thing becomes a non-event. And this puts so much pressure onto us and increases the feeling of I have to do something with my life, otherwise I serve no purpose. And I don't know if you've ever experienced it, but let's say you go to a party or so, or an event, and someone says to you, oh, thank goodness you're here. It didn't feel right without you. Why didn't it feel right without you? Because your energy was missing. And this is the effect that we have just by being here. Our energy influences, it impacts on other people, it impacts on events. And we don't know, and I think we're not supposed to know how impactful we are, because it might lead us to suddenly assuming things, egotistical things about ourselves that just aren't true and take us away from our path. This blindness, as they're calling it to me, is actually very necessary in order to protect us and to protect the very gentle yet powerful and influential work that we're doing. So we have to be blind to it. But we honestly don't know what our energy is doing. While we're sleeping, are we just dreaming or are we working? When we are just having a chat in the street with neighbours, what are we actually doing? What kind of influence are we actually putting out into the world? It is extraordinary. And just by being here, just by playing the role, as insignificant as it may be, I'm one of, I don't know how many billions of people we're supposed to have on the world right now, but I am just one person, one energy. But I know that I have to trust that my work is influential, that I have an influence, that it might be to that one person I speak to. It might be to the 10 people who see this video. I don't know. But I do my work because it feels right to me. I do it because my heart says, help this person. My heart says, my soul says, put this message out. And I'm not going to worry about how many people I reach or so. I'm just going to put it out there because it feels right. And those who need that message will find it. They will come across it. And that will be right. And so by just being here, I'm influencing life. I am changing paths. But I don't know how. And that's okay. And you too are doing this. It doesn't take the requirements of a healer to do this. It is something that we are all doing every moment of every day. So all you have to do is be true to yourself, be love, be the best version of yourself that you can be in that moment, and your influence will show up in the world in a good way. Now, for the first time in a while, I was asked to pull a card. And this is from the Rose Oracle, which I love. It's a pack just full of love and light. And this card, the reunion, came up. Now I'll try and get the light right. It's gone very dark. Are we going to adjust again? Or am I going to sit in the dark? There we go. So yeah, there it is, the reunion. And it's beautiful because this card talks about that a flower doesn't blossom because all the other flowers are blossoming. It doesn't await instructions and go, oh, look, that flower's popped up, I'd better do it. The flower blossoms whenever it feels it is time to do so. And it is the same for us. When you follow your heart, it is the love that is blossoming, and you're doing it not because somebody else is doing it. You're not following a pattern, you're following your own heart. And this is the beauty of us. It really is. And so this card just talks about allow yourself to blossom just as you need to, and be that light, be whatever it is that you are in that moment, because it has felt right to you to do it. It happened without thought. It happened just from your heart. And this changes worlds, and we'll never know how. There'll never be a scorecard at the end that says, this is how many people you helped, this is what you did. It's not going to be there. We just have to know in our heart and in our soul that what we're doing is right because it feels right to us. And that's all it has to be. Okay, so I know there's going to be some light language coming in. It feels very joyful and very loving. And I'm just going to allow it to come with all the beauty that it carries. So just go and relax and be open. Open your heart just as much as you open your ears. And I give thanks for this. Wasiora sio sniara ta karina zana. Ma yidan yora ta ko yedkara marojin ka sawara yise. Chayewaran namarukrishe sia. Yetinya mara totora seti skio tkara. Ta teti sora katatesia kurakateki ora kishki. Muya yana nargaraketa sia ratinya wara oshku. Kawarinda namarita ishke sia. Yutukusmara. Chayiske, ayiske marande yar tatatonna tatosia nalartesia. Kaya nya nora tatomora si darinske yatanoka ora si chia. Kanya ora si kanita kaya doranda tataranda korshkia. Masimiya tu kwizaranda takesa. Chayishkuya, tayishkuna noranda yerara tatati. Kimia warisim jora. Ayeski aranda tokroiska. Tanyara sinsisi. Tonoranda. Hoisia tokuasanya. Aratim yaradoranda aresi. Tayishkuya. They say that there's not a hope in hell that you would come here without a purpose, without an energy. There's any doubt that leads you to feel this way. Because you think so little of yourself. Tanyariski anoranda karegiondu haiskia. Chamarohieski. Tanyara zitsinyoranda kamorakatakawa siatiodenya. Kayurando ramarato shiwashenasia. Areiski at karemonokorakaya tatasi. Namadersi otia maratarasha. Koranda siye anyaron goya maratatasi. And in some ways, they say it's like being on a production line where you don't see your influence, but it is there. Done like a production line where you don't get to experience the end result. Here you get to feel the energy. Marori sia kienduaranda tabarasi tamazi tora siwara ishku mararandaze yarasi ma yitu kurashe. So you get to experience the fact that you are a part of the changes that you are creating. You see it, you experience. Maresito. Tinarondo shinda, sinti così curata per così signarsi, tamarsi, narasita, tamai ora hadiski, shantiatosi. Moremsi tutto arati barantake, chui qua, ayar sinti. Morsioto, morasitu kurashkinyata, da teranski. Чемора это сяет круша. Чемарсити дударнда дамората наморанда курашики. Тумбарсити дора. Марумба сия сия. Чанада ненугора блариси. Ченарандо. Керсус карамбодораиски yorandаши. Туна дите ти дамора тикиора. Шинкуя дисара. Морасичуара. Tanayita nama, tarnishki ondase. Chamora sisisia, turiska uski morantash, huarazia. Tuno tutura, jibaraseta ki. Kayendo, shikwa, merasi. Tamuertis, tamuerisi, tamuertis kamarata karshikirasa. Chanise, morsi sianya, krajito koropashko, tanyara. Nushiki warasi, kai swashara, tanise tamara, more shishi yondija, tinyada de kurashe. It's all about knowing that you are such a beautiful flower and that your purpose, as you said, is only to blossom, to do nothing else. And you do that better than anybody else in the entire universe. That your light is exactly what is needed for your life, for the people around you, for the people that you will reach. And this is all you have to do. Relax into your soul purpose. Relax, most of all, into just being yourself. Because that is why you are here, the divine vessel that carries exactly the right light, exactly the right energy, at exactly the right time. You are faultless for the purpose that you are here to fulfill. So all you have to do is allow. So I hope that has helped you feel good about yourself, to know that you are enough, that you will always be enough. And I hope it will help you feel lighter in your days ahead. But in the meantime, I thank you so much for being here with me. And I hope that you will join me here again. But please also, while you're here, if you've enjoyed this video, do subscribe to my YouTube channel if that's where you've watched it, or TikTok, or follow my page. Very grateful, because every new follower means I'm reaching another person that I'm supposed to reach. So I'm always grateful and happy to meet you. And reach out if you need anything. If you need healing sessions or you want to join a course, just shout. So I send you many, many light blessings, and have a wonderful week ahead. Bye bye.